let's get into this. This Migo album because Polo G was actually on this Migo album. Culture 3.
He had a solid verse on that too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
The beat was tough too.
It was made for him. This is what I expect.
I will say that I did enjoy Migos' album way more than Polo G.
Absolutely.
I just feel like Migos just like when they make too many songs, it's like hearing too much of them is a problem for me because it's like sometimes they don't switch it up and they just be doing the same thing, but it still sounds good, but it's just like I'm getting bored now type shit.
Which songs you would have took off?
Huh?
Which songs you would have
took off? I would took off? I mean, they don't really have no bad songs on here. It's just.
I think that's a lie. I'm off that. I think that's a lie. They got one on here that I know. I was like, bro, I skipped that hoe so fast every time.
Which one?
Which one?
The what you see. I do not like the Justin Bieber track.
Oh,
the Justin Bieber track.
That was not that bad.
It's not that good, man. I'm just sitting there listening to Bieber sing, bro. It's definitely like, bro, they could have really like. I get Quavo did a song with Bieber and they had like a lot of success with it, bro. You could have just left Bieber off, bro. The album was actually fine without Bieber there. Really fine without Bieber there. In my opinion. That's my opinion.
I can agree with that.
I had one.
I kept sitting back. I was like, man, this is not fitting. Like
that Avalanche song hard as fuck though, bro.
Hard as shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, like, one of the best intros. I was not expecting
that shit to be that hard, bro.
That's one of the best intros, bro.
When Chris dropped it, I was like, okay. I was like, God, okay.
I knew it had to be something when Jay-Z texted Quavo and said that was one of the hardest intros of the year. And I was like, hold on, bro. I said, hold on, bro. I gotta listen to that shit. And I listened to it. I said, all right.
I listened to it straight from What You Call. I got What You Call vibes on that one. It's not on the same level as the first Culture intro, but it got like a good vibe. It's coming in and just spitting. I was like, okay, all right, here we go. All right, now I'm mentally prepared to deal with this Migos album. I know what I'm getting on here. They actually lined up their first 5 tracks. They did perfect. That's my 5 songs. That's sure, no question. That's my 5 songs for sure on all those. Avalanche is my favorite track though of all those.
Avalanche slap. Avalanche slap, and then the music video to go with it, the Blues Brothers type shit.
I don't even give a fuck about the video. Quavo just came on, ate that hoe. Quavo just came on, let them know, hey bro, we back. This is Culture 3 is not Culture 2. Don't fuck with me. Don't fucking say we got 97 tracks and they trash. All right.
Since you brought it up, what would you rank this Culture with the other two?
Number two.
This
is the second best Culture. This is the second one.
That nigga said without question 2.
I'm just saying. So you have Culture 1, 3, then 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're on the same page.
Yeah, there's no question. This is not seeing Culture 1. Culture 1, I just think is like it's a capsule.
Culture 1 got all their classic songs.
Yeah, it just worked. They did everything right with that. I don't know if they were more hungry at that time, but it worked. But after that, Having Your Way with Drake was good. Really, Drake ate that hoe.
Oh, that chorus, that man said, and like a Thermigo I say, okay, we in here.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Straightening was definitely my favorite track for the longest time.
Oh yeah, Jamarcus. When I was in Houston, Jamarcus played the fuck out of Straightening.
Straightening, bro.
Played the fuck out of Straightening.
Yeah, man, that's what you can say right there, Chris. What track did I play a lot of? I played Straightening.
And
the first 3 songs just hard, bro.
They're hard.
Bruh, and when we was in the house, or when we was just like where no music was, all this nigga was talking about. All this nigga said, ain't nothing get straight much straight. That's all he was saying. That's all he was saying.
It's funny as hell.
It just hit, bro. They know how to get it right.
I'm gonna say this though. The thing I don't really like about this album is the cover.
You don't like the cover?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
I'm not feeling the cover like that. I'm not feeling the cover like that.
Cover, right?
I like it's not the best, but I mean I like the chains and shit, but they heads molded together. I'm like,
the glass is connected to each other. That's it tough.
I thought it was alright. I don't think nothing wrong with it.
It's not the best. It ain't like terrible, disgusting, awful. But I'm like,
they could have did better though. I can give you that. They could have done better. But
you know what's funny though? So they released a deluxe for this. The deluxe only has 4 songs on it. But I didn't listen.
Why they need more songs? They already got 19.
This nigga sound like old
to that shit, bro.
Why they need more songs?
Like it's only 4 songs, and the cover it's a blue background, and it's like the rest of their body. So Quavo and Offset got T-shirts, but Takeoff has a kind of a blue jacket on the outside. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty hard. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm with Jamarcus. The first 3, oh yeah, I'm in there.
I'm not gonna lie, Malibu was good too. Like that's when I was like, I listened to this before I listened to the Polo G album, so it kind of gave me the vibe of like who I was gonna be listening to. And that Malibu song was hard too. I really kind of like just let it ride all the way till like I said, when I got to the Bieber song, I was like, okay, you kind of fucked me up. The Juice WRLD song was cool, very, very cool. And then the rest of it, like I didn't like the Mahomes song either. Was it Mahomes or was it Handle My Business? I think it was Handle My Business. Mahomes for real. The birthday song was cool. The birthday song was actually cool.
The birthday song is meant for the strip club.
Yeah, the birthday song was cool.
That's understandable. But I was just like,
The birthday song, I'm with Chris though.
Now that I think about it, I agree with Jamarcus, bro. The first half, it makes the album for me. Then everything after the Bieber song, it's like, hit and miss.
You ain't like Jane? Jane was hard.
Jane was tough.
Jane was okay.
Jane, Why Not? Time for Me was hard. I like the Pop Smoking, but y'all already know it.
I don't think them songs, you putting those songs against the first half though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the first half,
so y'all really fucking with that Future song like that.
Straightening, Malibu, Birthday, Martin Day, Vaccine, bro. Come on.
Y'all really fucking with the Future song like that.
Nah, you know what's crazy? When I heard that Future song, I really thought that Future song was I thought at one point I thought that the album was done. No lie, I thought the album was done, and I went to like you randomly start playing music randomly. I was like, oh, this doesn't fit in there. Like it didn't fit at all with the album. I was like, I'm not with this, but you know, it is what it is.
So you saying the first 10 songs, DJ? That's if they would have just dropped that, you would have been like, oh, this is fantastic.
I want to say it's fantastic, but it's better than 19 fucking songs. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I can't listen to Migos for a long time, bro.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm fine. Be straight with me.
We know you can. We know you can.
Like, bro. And it's one thing, like, I can't listen to the same rapper for a long time, bro. That's one thing. Like, that's why I like albums that come from like 10 to 15 songs that I can listen to one album and jump to the next, go about my business. Like, I don't like listening to the same rappers all the fucking time sometimes.
I can feel what you're saying with that.
Like, nigga, like, Conway the Machine had like a shit ton of songs on From a King to a God.
That was on the King to a God, he had 15 songs. Then he added the rest of them fucking songs.
Right? That can't be true. Let me look this up.
He added all the rest of them goddamn songs, bro. For the deluxe, he had a whole new album. And he dropped that shit like 3-4 months after the original was dropped.
Yeah, I know he dropped the deluxe one.
What's on Culture 3 Deluxe? Now I gotta go look and see what's on Culture 3 Deluxe.
Man, shit.
Okay. He had 14 songs. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I know.
I'm gonna have to listen to this. It's all fresh tracks. It's no features on this.
But I'm just saying though, like, only thing, like, it's like I don't mind rappers dropping like multiple albums throughout the year, but like if it's a lot of songs on one album, I just tend to get bored because my attention span is like very short, and I think that's my personal problem. But at the same time, it's just
I will agree with you, but the only reason sometimes I disagree with that is because one of my favorite albums of all time is Because the Internet. That's got 19 tracks on it.
Yeah. It took me 2 days to listen to that fully. Real shit.
That's a lot of tracks.
Because of the internet, it took me 2 days to listen. Because it got to a point where like, all right, I'm doing some other shit. And I'm not really listening to this album no more.
I think you would need like if I can hear like I can listen to them all day because there's 3 of them. But compared to like one person, like how he said because of the internet, that's just gonna be one person on the track.
Well, the thing about it, because of the internet, like that makes it different than other people. Like he doesn't just rap on it. He sings as well. So it's like you get two people at once.
But also too, it's damn near a different sound on each track.
Yeah, that is true too.
So that keep your attention too. But to go back to this, like Avalanche, I didn't realize because I watched the interview. I didn't realize DJ Darrell and Quavo produced that whole track. I was like, nigga, that's cold. So Jamarcus is your 5 tracks, the first 5 tracks.
First 5 tracks. I mean, it's out of respect for it. That's just still good. Needed in there because Needed still is go hard.
Oh yeah, Needed was one of my songs last year.
Yeah, Needed is still hard. Even though it's not there, it's still hard. And I think that it is lighted up for sure. But yeah, the first 5. Give me the first 5. I got it.
What about you, Chris?
My track that I'ma say was straight now. Vaccine was tough. Modern Day was tough. Jane and Time for Me.
Okay. What was your favorite feature?
Favorite feature? I'm gonna have to say Drake. Pretty good, but that was.
I mean, that's like, to be honest with you,
But if I didn't have to put Drake, I don't know. I mess with that Juice WRLD hard. That anti-social, I've done that pretty frequently. It's pretty tough.
I probably say Polo G.
He said he did slide on this one.
He definitely did.
Polo G definitely slide. I give that.
Yeah. If I couldn't pick Drake either, I do NBA YoungBoy because that Needed
is still like
the way they go back and forth on that song with each other, bro. I love that.
Yep. Definitely.
And my tracks, let me see. Give me my tracks. Give me Avalanche, Jane, Straightening, Having Our Way. Give me Roadrunner. I did love Roadrunner.
Roadrunner was hard. But quick question. All right, so look, do you want this to be the end of the Culture series, or y'all want them to pull a Wayne and do a 4 and 5?
Nah, I think they can end at this. They was gonna end at this anyways.
Okay.
But cause they said it's 3 of them. It's three of them, so they gonna stop at 3, and the next day they gonna go to another chapter.
That'd be dope.
But
would be
this is a good. In my personal opinion, this is a good way to end the Culture series.
Absolutely.
On something like on a project like this, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that it's I think that I want them to end it, but I don't want them to end it. So my fault. That sounds hella contradictory. I think that it's good for them to end it. Yes, I don't want them to end it though because I liked it. I like the series, and I think that if they were to put it out, my fault. Let me make sure I'm very clear. If they were to put out Culture 2 first, Culture 3, and then Culture 1, I'd be like, this is the best thing they've ever put out. I like the series because I can see the progression, but it's like this is what Culture 2 should have been, in my opinion. This is exactly what Culture 2 should have been.
They just need to redo Culture 2, bro.
Yeah, Culture 2 just needs to be a whole like, hey, bro, you know what?
Man, they just need to let Culture 2 just burn.
Yeah,
like,
they should have been like, hey, they should have been like, they should have called it something in between, like, hey, something between, whatever they want to call it between, call it something in between.
Culture 2 is not that terrible though.
It's not that. But it's definitely not good. It's not on par with this.
Like,
and I feel like this was I feel like this is like the base level they should have been at for Culture 2. This is where they should have been at base level.
I will say there's a lot of tracks that could have been cut off of here, but Culture 2 is not that bad. When you listen to it for real, like they got a bunch of songs on here that are good, but there's some shit that they could have.
Bunch of songs out of how many songs?
There's like
compare the good songs to how many songs that's actually on there.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 24. So half of this.
All right, man. I'm not even gonna like.
If you go on a test and you get 20, you got 12 answers right and the other 12 wrong, that's 50%. You ain't passing, bro. That's the effort in my book.
It's a good effort though. It's a good effort.
I'm cool with it being a good effort. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't a good effort. They got paid for that. It's an amazing effort. I'm just critiquing what I know. Like
it wasn't a good effort. I didn't like it.
But I didn't like 12 songs off that album. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I didn't like more than 12 songs out of that album.
You didn't either, Chris? Oh, you don't even remember.
He's in Gen Z, bro. They don't even listen to music no more, bro. They don't listen to music no more. They just be like, "What is it popping? How many retweets is that?" I like it too.
In Gen Z.
Nah.
Man, what would y'all get a vinyl of this album?
Of this one? No.
Nah, I would. This makes me really, really appreciate Culture 1 even more. Not that this is like that. This is not bad. I want to be very clear, but it's like really.
If somebody bought it for me, I'll give it to my cousin.
Yeah. Pass it up somebody.
This nigga said if somebody bought it for me, I'd give it to my cousin.
I'd give it to my cousin.
Oh, would you, Chris?
Yeah. I'll give it a vinyl of this.
I would get a vinyl. Well, y'all,
you got
Culture 2. You have no choice but to get a vinyl for this.
This nigga got a vinyl on Chance the Rapper, didn't even hear the album.
I ain't never heard the album. You are definitely getting a vinyl. You haven't heard the Chance the Rapper? You still haven't listened to it. Still wrapped up right now. That one, and you got Culture 2, so you have to get Culture 3 because you're like, I really spent my money on Culture 2 already, so it's done. I got
That's because Culture 2 is not that bad. I enjoy Culture 3 a lot. What's funny is I looked up Culture 1 because at first I had seen it and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to this. Can't find it nowhere. All I see is Culture 2 online.
You can't find Culture 1 vinyl?
Nah, not on eBay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, and they don't got no physical. Bruh, this is what I was gonna say. These niggas was selling, so they didn't have physical copies of this album, not CD or cassette or vinyl or nothing. So I'm like, all right, I'll just wait for them to come out with a vinyl, then I'll buy it. These niggas put online and said, hey, we selling signed copies, but they digital signed copies.
Huh?
Exactly. So what would happen is if you bought it,
they gonna email you a picture of a signed vinyl.
Pretty much, so it would save to your Apple Music, and it would change. The picture would change, so it would be signed on the digital part.
So it'll be signed on Apple Music. When you go to what?
Yes,
that's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's kind of lame.
Yeah,
it's cool that you are able to do that. But to do that to your fan, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't buy that shit.
That's wild.
I didn't. They were selling it for like $4.
I mean, that ain't bad for
$4.
I thought you were finna say like 20 or
I said like a full price for a regular vinyl. Oh no!
Well, for $4, it's like, all right. That's like if one of my favorite rappers did that shit and they did it for $4, I buy that shit. $4.
So if Tyler Creator was doing that, you buy for $4.
For $4, yeah.
For sure he would. I'm positive he would.
But like if it was 10, I'm like,
Oh, hey, Jamal. Hey, so that concludes that this episode, not this episode, but that review of Coach 3.